This is Solomon-Simmons. I'm an attorney out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I've been following real closely this case in Ferguson with the unlawful and very disheartening killing of Michael Brown by what we know now to be a cop by the name of Darren Wilson of the Ferguson Police Department. I did a video a couple days ago talking about the what black men can do to be safe when they have police encounters. I just finished an interview talking about this case, and I'm just so distraught behind it. It's been very difficult for me to actually get work done this week because of what I just witnessed, the multiple civil rights violations that occurred, the multiple false arrests and false imprisonments, the destruction of people's private property by a militarized police force, and violation of any military laws. I mean, the way that these police officers were sitting on their military vehicles with their rifles, their assault rifles and their sniper rifles, trained on, pointed on unarmed, peaceful U.S. citizens, was one of the most sickest things I've ever seen in my life, and it was a gross violation of even military law. I have family members who've done 20 plus years in the U.S. Army with multiple tours and battle zones of Afghanistan and Iraq, and who stated, we talked and said, hey, you know, even in these war zones, when we went into cities with civilians that were unarmed, we were required by military law not to point our weapons, because that is a gross violation and a violation, escalation of military law, and escalation of violence. Yet this is what the people in Ferguson had to deal with for days upon days. And it's just been very difficult today for the police chief to try to come out and slander and demean the legacy of Mike Brown, and try to paint him as a robber, as if even if he had taken some cigarettes, which that is just alleged and not proven. Even if that was the case, that does not give the officer any justification to be able to just shoot him in the middle of the street 6 to 8 times like he was a ravaged mad dog. In fact, the Supreme Court has been very clear in the case of Tennessee versus Garner, that it was very clear that you can't use lethal force when someone is fleeing unless you are in imminent danger of your own life, or this person is a known and a violent felon, which Mike Brown was not. So I'm just looking forward to this continue to play out. I'm glad the police chief he's so unprofessional. They are so untrustworthy that the cover-up that they've been working on for 5 to 6 days, that they bought out this morning to smear Mike Brown, already has blew up in their face when it's been proven by the chief himself, reveals to the world that the officer who shot Mike Brown did not even know that he was a so-called robbery suspect. So the only reason to bring that up was to try to tarnish Mike Brown. So I just needed to take this time to express, you know, how I'm feeling. Take this time to express my solidarity with the people in Ferguson and those who are supporting them. I'm so proud of those people who stood up in their community and forced the governor and the AG and even the president to take a notice of what was going on in Ferguson, and take notice of the injustice that's going on. And hopefully, I'm praying that this issue pulls back the cover of what's going on in this country when it relates to black men who are criminalized and used as commodity within the prison industrial complex, black men who it is almost, if not illegal to be black man in America, it is lethal and very dangerous. I myself was a victim of police profiling, illegal racial profiling, just a few weeks ago, actually coming from Kansas City, Missouri, and very afraid, didn't know what may occur, and I was with my wife. So anyway, I'm Solomon-Simmons. Again, I'm a local attorney here, or attorney based here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. My website is Solomon-Simmons.com. You can also hit me up on Twitter at Professor Solo Speaks True. I just want to encourage everyone to keep praying, keep fighting, get active, get involved politically on the policy level, get registered to vote, go to your local city council meetings, school board meetings, know what your state legislators are doing, vote in the gubernatorial elections, be active, be a part of the solution. I leave you with this thought. Malcolm X said, either you're part of the solution or you're part of the problem. At this point in time in our history in the 21st century America, we need people that are going to be a part of the solution. Thank you.